certainly is not news to say meteors and comets are constantly bombarding this planet every single day. This is not new. Even as you watch this video, a meteor or comet just landed somewhere on Earth, maybe right in your backyard. Hopefully you already let the dog in, otherwise you may not have to bother to get up now. Or maybe, if your wish just came true, a meteor just hit your ex-boss, who fired you for no good reason, right square in the back of their pants. Although these passing visitors that sometimes come from deep out in space actually harbor a secret, a cold, dark secret, one far worse than that secret you just found out your ex was keeping from you, a secret that could change the course of humanity forever, and maybe already has. What these messiahs of the dark contain inside may be far less attractive than you may have been hoping for. That is, if you lay around fantasizing about icy alien balls coming at you from deep in outer space. These icy balls from space, or comets if you prefer, come fun-filled and are sure to not disappoint. These icy arcs of life come filled with living alien organisms. Yes, that is correct. You did hear that right. Living alien organisms. These living alien organism hitchhikers come from other bodies in our solar system, from all over the universe. And here is the fun part. They are continually raining down on the planet, all of the time. What this means to you is this. You are basically taking an alien shower every hour of every day. Yes, little alien organisms are visiting your park and did not have to pay a single cent to get in. They are just having their way in your personal funland, and you were not even told about the party. Don't you just hate to always be the last one to know? While billions of microscopic alien life forms are raining down on planet Earth all of the time. What is even scarier about this is the fact that scientists only just figured this out. Yet, we are sending probes to Mars. Hell of a good way to spend $1, don't you think? The question is this. With over 800 million viruses falling from the sky every single day, is our planet properly prepared for an extraterrestrial invasion of disease? What if some of the most terrible plagues that have ever ravaged the Earth were the result of alien viruses raining down from the unknown, just like an ant must feel when we have to relieve ourselves in an emergency? Do they yell out a warning to each other? One yells to the rest, "It's raining, everyone inside," while the smarter ant of the group says, "I do not think that is rain." The question remains, are these alien viruses meant to harm us, or possibly change humanity in ways we can hardly imagine? If scientists are correct, we may be finding out sooner than we think. And I do not believe it's going to be rain we need to be concerned about either. In 2016, a study done by the fine people at Stanford University and published in the eLife journal revealed a remarkable finding. A finding that dramatically changes our understanding of human evolution. The study reports that since modern humans first emerged from earlier primates, roughly 1/3 of our little monkey ancestors' evolutionary adaptations have been caused not by means of natural selection, but by alien viruses being introduced to the host. This would suggest there has been some kind of symbiotic relationship with humans and dirty little alien viruses since the beginning of life itself. According to another study done on these dirty little invaders, the study showed an important life-changing adaptation to the human genome that originally resulted from a virus. a special layer of the human placenta that prevents a fetus from being rejected by the mother's body. The genes that create this tissue are called syncitins, and they were not originally found in human ancestors. Many scientists now believe that viral genes like this were as important for human evolution as natural selection. Astrobiologist Richard Hoover believes that horizontal gene transfer, being carried out by viruses, was probably the primary mechanism whereby changes in species and major changes within a species occurred, primarily because of the virus being introduced to the host. So, was it just by chance that alien viruses may have had a hand in helping to create a species as sophisticated as humans? Or might this viral evolution really have been intelligently directed by beings from outer space? A deliberate, artificial change to our human genome. Are humans really nothing more than the subjects of a bioengineering project by extraterrestrials, pulling our human strings in this puppet show we call life? Could extraterrestrial beings really be using viruses from space to alter our human evolution? And if so, could those viruses have been delivered to Earth in comets nearly 75,000 years ago? There was a bottleneck in the string of human evolution. It is suggested that the human population actually went down from millions to just a few thousand in a very short time. Either people got very tired of having neighbors, or something else happened. This is certainly something that the genetic string backs up. So to those of us who care, we have to ask ourselves, what was really happening at this time in history? Originally, geologists believed that the bottleneck of humanity was caused by the supervolcano in Sumatra. But now recent findings have indicated that this was not the case at all. One controversial theory is that the cause of this bottleneck event was not just a virus, but a virus that was brought to Earth on a comet. According to this theory, a comet slammed into the planet with such devastating force that it created a nuclear winter, killing almost all human life on Earth. Those that did survive both the nuclear winter and the alien virus emerged as a profoundly altered and improved species. It was immediately following this event that humans first began to leave evidence of symbolic thinking through art, music, and advanced languages. So, are alien viruses really being sent to Earth to actually alter humanity towards the betterment of our species? Or do they actually mean to do us harm? In 2007, an international team of researchers set up a research facility in the Sierra Nevada mountains in Spain to collect data on alien microorganisms believed to be falling to Earth from the sky. What they discovered remains controversial. The study found that trillions upon trillions of individual viruses were actually falling down to the Earth. This was far, far more than originally thought, and happening each and every day. The conclusion was essentially that viruses were being lofted from the surface of the Earth and taken up to the clouds, then returning back to the Earth. But astrobiologist Chandra Wikrama Singh does not agree with this theory. In fact, he says it is a downright distortion of the truth. He agrees in part. He says it could happen in this way, but not the large number of viruses being recorded could be coming back to Earth in this way. The number would be far lower, and the researchers are well aware of what that means in truth. He says, I feel that this is one of the most striking examples of science being essentially dishonest in its conclusions. These 800 million viruses per square meter falling on the Earth must include viruses that are coming from outside Earth's atmosphere. There is simply no other reason for the extremely high number recorded. Could this be true? Are billions of little alien viruses raining down on our heads every single day? Could the controversial theory of directed panspermia actually be happening to humanity today and possibly contributed to the growth of our human evolution since the beginning of time? The theory of directed panspermia proposes that these little alien viruses, also thought to be the turnkeys to life, may have been deliberately sent to Earth, not by accident, but on purpose. Mainstream scientists remain skeptical that alien viruses could really be deliberately sent to Earth to alter human evolution, but sometimes the truth can be hard to swallow, especially for scientists. Maybe they are all drunk on alien virus PP, who knows? It is very hard to dismiss facts though, yet they still do. Dr. Hoover has spent most of his career studying fossils for signs of extraterrestrial microscopic life, and is a leading proponent of panspermia. Dr. Hoover believes comets are not just a magnificent place for panspermia. He is convinced comets are an absolutely wonderful place for the origin of life itself, and that includes little bastard alien viruses. Could this be why so many alien abductees report that their alien abductors were so interested in our human genetic materials? The running theme to so many of the abductees' stories is the examinations and the taking of genetic materials from the victim's blood and sperm eggs, all being removed from their bodies. This leads one to ponder the question, is it possible that an alien intelligence is tinkering with our human DNA? Maybe to try to make us more compatible to them, and then perhaps one day, our two species would be more compatible to live side by side on one planet. So could aliens be conditioning humans for something yet to come? Could human beings be the subject of an ingenious bioengineering project conducted by extraterrestrials from another world? Are they slowly transforming us into new incarnations of themselves?
This has been the Confidential Report. For even more stories like this one, make sure to subscribe to our channel today. And please show your support by clicking the like button on this video. For even more stories and news you deserve to know the truth about, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for watching the Confidential Report.